Hey guys, Mudslinger 2 back at you. I looked all over the place. I got a birdhouse I made in the backyard. It's sitting on a post. And I looked all over the place to see how to change a birdhouse. I built them a new nice house. And I don't know, do I take that house down and just throw it away and put up the new house and they'll find it, or do I have to put this one next to it, or what the hell's going on? And I looked all over the place, and they say attract birds to your birdhouse and blah 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 and all this other shit, but nobody tells me what to do about changing a birdhouse. I'm not trying to evict the birds. They've been paying their rent. They've been just fine renters. So I'd like them to just have an updated birdhouse. So we're gonna figure it out together. All right, so we're walking our way back to the birdhouse. I don't know if you can see, but it's got straw sticking out of the top. I built this probably 10 years ago, 11 years ago, and it served the birds well. A squirrel chewed the hole out real big, and I just want to give them a nice better home. So we're gonna see what the hell they got going in there, because if they got eggs or chicks, then I guess they get to keep that house, because I'm not trying to disturb life that much. Okay, so I had to rip the top off to see. There wasn't much of a top. So there is 3 little eggs in here. And so I gotta make another game plan. So, since Daisy, no. So since we got the 3 little eggs, I got my rubber glove that won't go on because my hand's all sweaty. But we're gonna take our 3 little eggs out. And I got a rubber glove to try to keep my scent off of the eggs. I don't think that's really gonna matter if mom and dad are really watching this nest. But then I'm gonna take Daisy, no, leave it alone. I'm gonna take their old crap, because this smells like them. You gotta remember that the bottom of this birdhouse was falling out. I'm not doing this just to be mean to the birds. The bottom of the nest was falling out. The bottom of the birdhouse was falling out. Hey, are you kidding me? Leave it alone. And the top of the birdhouse had about a 5 inch by 6 inch, 5 inch wide by 6 inch long hole in it, where all the weather and everything was getting in. And so it really wasn't doing much for the birds anymore. And so, like I said, I built it about 11 years ago, and it's done pretty good till now. Once I figured out that they didn't have a roof and the bottom's falling out, it's time to do something new. So I'm gonna give them a bottom here. If I pulled this apart and I had baby birds in here, I would just go ahead and put the roof back on. But since it's just eggs, I'm assuming, like I said, I looked through everything, and I could not find anything at all on replacing a birdhouse. Every once in a while, you got to replace the birdhouse because it deteriorates and it's not much of a birdhouse. So I think I've done pretty good with stuffing it on the bottom. Now we're gonna take their 3 little eggs and put them in here, and they can put them where they want them, but they're back in the house. And then I'm not gonna put the rest of this crap in there just because it's full of pee and nastiness, and that's what's been rotting the bottom of the birdhouse out. We've had families of birds in here for the past 11 years, so they've been peeing and pooping. And I don't know if you know much about birds, but they don't exactly, go in there with a vacuum cleaner and vacuum their shit out and their pee out. So we're gonna put this back up and see how it goes. So I got the new one mounted back up on a post, and not only is it a new birdhouse with a doubled roof and a doubled bottom, but instead of a single family home, it's a duplex. They can have neighbors in the back, because we have had birds fighting over this little birdhouse since forever. And then what I did, because the squirrels chewed the hole out real bad trying to get the eggs and the baby birds, is I went ahead and I put some aluminum around the hole so that the squirrels can't chew the hole out to get in there, so the hole will stay the same size as the birds that I want in the birdhouse. So I'm gonna leave this sit for a little while. I put some of their old bedding in the birdhouse, and I'll let you guys know how it works, because like I said, I couldn't find anything about this online, and maybe this helps somebody, because right now I'm flying blind. So we'll see what happens, and I'll let you know. So hit me with a like, smash the subscribe button. We'll get the relocating birdies together. I'll let you know how to do it if this works out for me. All right, birdhouse update. This morning, so last night I put up the new birdhouse. This morning, the bird's back in the birdhouse. So I took the old birdhouse down. Oh, there she just went. Just came out of there and took off. I took the old birdhouse down. I put some of the bedding from the old birdhouse back in the new birdhouse. And apparently that makes a difference in whether or not that bird will adopt that house. So, problem solved.